If you're spending most of your time trying to raise funding, who's actually building your startup? I recently came across a point from a successful founder that really made me think. If you're spending 70% of your time looking for funding, when are you finding the time to actually build the business? And I think there's a deeper lesson here for early stage founders. Funding is definitely important, but building the startup is equally important. Your time matters, your effort matters, and where it makes sense, the money you personally put into the business matters too. Because investors aren't only looking at the amount you're asking them to invest, they're also looking at what you've already invested. Have you spent time understanding the customer? Have you built and tested the product? Have you created traction? Have you put your own resources behind the idea? Because funding should accelerate something you're already building, not become the reason you start building. So don't let fundraising become your full-time job. Build the business, build the evidence, and let the funding conversation follow. That's a much stronger foundation for funding clarity. Ask yourself, how much of my time is going into raising funding and how much is going into building the business? Because investors aren't only evaluating the opportunity, they're also looking at the founder behind it. Your time, your effort, your customer conversations, your product development, your traction, and where appropriate, the resources you've personally committed. Funding should help you accelerate what you're building. It shouldn't become the reason you haven't started building yet. What's one thing you're building right now that will make your startup stronger, whether or not you raise funding? Share it here in the comments. For such daily insights on founder mindset, funding clarity, and startup growth, subscribe and follow along